What's good, Liberators? Fingers here, and this is DX2 Demon Review, continuing our all-October Bone Boy Marathon with the one and only demon born and bred in these United States of America. Don't you dare call him a Ghost Rider ripoff, because he is the Fiend, Hell Biker. Clothed all in black, a red scarf streaming, he rides full of rage, calling himself the Angel of Hell. His strong hate for the world and himself turned him into this vile demon whose violent hatred is infectious. And in this day and age, I can relate. For the stats, agility is his crowning feature. Those fiery wheels are not just for show, boys. 229 naturally. Pump that up to 249 with those Mitamas as soon as you are able, and everything else is really secondary. Give 20 to vitality, 20 to strength if you throw Hades Blast on him for some reason or another. If you want to give him some kind of flex, he repels fire, thematically appropriate. Thank you, Sega, for that. Weak to light, again, thematically appropriate. Resist force, it doesn't help anyone anywhere, but it's there. The skills, the transferable Maragion, the mid-tier fire sweep skill, power of 100. Not much to crow about here. His magic stat is subpar, to say the least, but he is not here to cast fire spells. This is just for the Hell Biker fire theme, and it gets a pass because of that. As for his first passive skill, the Speedster, 50% to own effect on battle speed. Awesome when your Speedster demons come pre-equipped with this, so you don't have to waste a transferable slot giving this to him. So fantastic. I crow about Speedster all the time. Transfer it onto just about every demon I run in PvP, and it's fantastic. Your placement, your turn order is everything in PvP. If you're running a Speedster team, you'd best be going fast or you lose. If you're slow rolling, you'd best be going second or you lose. So this just helps ensure that to a really nice degree. And for his unique skill, and something that was all the rage way back in the day, Red Zone. All party members enter a state of might, making the next physical attack each will have a critical effect. And if you level this up, plus 50% chance of 1 MP recovery. Nice. MP cost of this skill, -1. Essential to bring it down to 6 MP, which means if you were rocking him in PvP, you needed to level this up and then give him Divine Brands, and you were Speedster red zoning turn 1. And when he first came out, he came partnered with Zhao Gongan, who, as we know, has a very special skill that makes any demon in a state of might have physical pierce. So when you combined these two, you could give your entire team physical pierce in a day and age where only Psychic Mara had a natural physical pierce. So this was huge. The meta of the day became who had the fastest Hellbiker team, and they were just romping PvP to an extreme degree. And I pine for those days where it was just a non-stop Hellbiker speedathon. Even though it took me like 7 months to actually pull my own Hellbiker, still, I want those days back. I miss them. And this still plays today. Even though your Panel 3 Zalgongans stole his thunder, because of Panel 3 Zalgongan, if you crit an enemy, you get the red zone effect on everyone. So they made Zalgongan self-sufficient in that regards, but there are still plenty of Kiwamis where Zhao Gongin's speed isn't up to snuff, and you need Hellbiker to step in to fill the void. So he still plays in this day and age. And I've got him in Psychic for the Auto Tsukakaja. Boosts your evasion and accuracy for 3 turns at the beginning of a fight, essential for your accuracy to be on point for any speedster physical team. So as you can see, the uses of that. And I've also got him with Auto Rukunda, though Auto Tarakaja would not be out of place here. Auto Rukunda reduces defense of all enemies. Auto Tarakaja boosts your attack. Or you can give him War Cry, which reduces enemy defense and buffs your attack all in one shot. That was insanely useful for speed stomping Kiwamis back in the day. And I've got him with a Barrier Break for reasons that have since been lost to time. Probably I was running him for a Kiwami or something which needed this to happen. I completely forget, but I would largely use him. If you can get Epitome of Swiftness on him, that would be great, though that's probably better served on some more current day 2021 viable demons, but it would be great on him. Boost that speed even more. Auto Tarakaja, Auto Rukunda, anything to help support your other teammates, because that's what he's here to do. He's here to make your physical demons curb stomp the opposition. As for brands, Divine Brands are a must if you're running him in PvP, which you could still get away with today. Don't get it twisted. You could still make him play. Put him on a team with a bunch of fast demons who already come equipped with Fizz Pierce, so you don't need Zhao Gongin. Use him for his speed. Get him next to Kardikea. You can get some ridiculous speeds going. Make no mistake about it. But he needs those Divine Brands and that Red Zone leveled up so he can Red Zone turn 1, or else he is all but useless. And of course, Speed Brands. Give him the Speed Brands. Lead Brands if you find yourself in that situation, but his agility is pretty beast, so odds are he's going to be at the front of the queue unless you're running him with Kardikea. So you can make it work either way. As for the panels, panel 1 plus 5% to physical hit rate, and that's something, though he is rarely physically attacking himself. He's a support guy, so this is and it's also 5%, so Panel 2, minus 25% to fire damage received. Highly situational, mostly useless. I suppose he would be viable to run in Fire Altar World if you wanted to do it. He comes with Miragion pre-equipped. Give him some spell brands, let him rock out. Hey, he could play, but other than that, this is largely bleh. Panel 3 reduces the cost of Red Zone by 1 MP, making him still viable in the age of Undead Alice. You still need the Divine Brands, but even if Undead Alice sucks that 1 MP out of you, you still got the fiver to rock Red Zone. So that is fan-freaking-tastic. And before we call it a day, before we ride off into the sunset, as it were, on a steel horse we ride, let's check out these other archetypes. The Aragami Mamudoon, dark magic damage all enemies, power of 100. So another magic spell, dark based, no pierce. His magic isn't great. This is a hard pass, and y'all know why. The Protector archetype with Rikarmdra, where he revives everyone on the field, but he himself dies. Back in the day, you saw these plenty in PvP, but this was in a day before arc shifters. This was in a day before panels, so things were a little differently. Took what you can get, but still, I lost battles back in the day because the gosh darn Hellbiker Rikarmdra everyone back onto the scene. So hey, you can make this play, slapping an Endure on him and just having it be that last-ditch effort for a counterattack kind of thing. Not my steez, I prefer to go all or nothing on the wave 1 physical attack, but it's there. Psychic archetype Auto Tsukakaja, who I think is the big winner, augmenting your physical team even more so. Missing PvP is a death sentence, so anything you can do to lock in that accuracy is a must. And his Elementalist archetype, Repel Light. It does cover his light weakness, but with speedsters, weaknesses are really a non-issue because you're going first, you're hitting hard, you're wiping them out before they can say boo about it. So I would say go with the Psychic Hellbiker. So you can go full Ghost Rider, right? Because Ghost Rider's got some psychic abilities in him. He's got that penance stare to mess with your mind. And now your Hellbiker can too. So the next time you see this angry skull-faced biker rolling down the street, don't put on a mean face. Don't go mean mugging. You should smile. Smile in the face of the skull. Happy Halloween, Liberators. Don't get captured.